As an ambassador, I want you to see the different things that are available to you, just a quick overview, and always remember that there's a help section that gives you all the individual video tutorials that will identify what each process is in a very short video. But okay, first and foremost, once you become an ambassador, you'll be identified with a badge like this. A lead ambassador, that's somebody who's in charge of a chapter, will be gold, and someone who is a co-ambassador, they're assisting the lead ambassadors, they'll have a silver one, and it'll look just like that. And of course, we have these other badges here. You can see, you can click on a badge and it'll take you to another page that will give you a video to understand the power of the badges, what they mean, what the rewards are all about, and how you can elevate yourself to the top in every professional category and or speaker category. And here's the different levels of association that our association will give you as you develop yourself in Successful Thinkers and pay it forward. And then, of course, this will take us to the different various chapters by clicking this button right here. Or I'm going to go back. On your cell phone, all the members' cell phones using the app, they'll have a button called Events. So they can also just click on the events, and if there's chapters within, let's say, a 50, 75-mile radius, they'll show up on their cell phone app, and they'll be able to see where they are. And if your chapter happens to be one of them, they'll end up going to your chapter. If you're the ambassador and you're ready to open up a chapter, we have to actually launch that chapter, so we're the ones that have to set it up, and we'll put all the pertinent information in here, you know, when you meet, where's your restaurant, what the name of the restaurant is, the day of the week, the time, and all that kind of information. Then once we've done that, you'll show up on the worldwide map, and as we kind of do a better close-up, you'll see how in the United States we've got just a plethora of them in Northern California, and then they're scattered throughout North America. And then as we go a little bit further into this thing and you run across situations that you need a little help, you'll click on this help button right here, and it'll take you to our help tutorials, and you'll be able to browse the topics, and you'll see that there is something for the ambassadors. So every section within your chapter is covered here, and they're all short videos, from how to schedule an event, how to invite a speaker, how to make changes, how to check people in, etc., etc. So it's all right here. You can do it on your cell phone, you can do it on a computer, and everything can be done in real time. But also in these tutorials, all your members have access to all this information that will help them to set up their profile, make changes in their profile, understand about Power Partners, how to connect with members, becoming a speaker, just you name it. It's all right here. And then, of course, when you're looking for a speaker, this is really important. Only ambassadors have this button. If you're not an ambassador and you haven't gone through the certification, they won't see the button called speakers. And the reason is because we have identified the speakers' contact information, and we don't want them to be bombarded by spammers. So then you're here, you're listed as an ambassador, and you can find speakers, and you're looking for them in your chapter. Just know that when you go straight to the speaker section, all the speakers will be always listed in pay it forward order. That means the ones who've done the most for Successful Thinkers Network, and they'll always show up at the top in whatever category. In this particular case, I actually picked Randy, and you can see down here where it says engagements. Click on the engagement button, it'll show you all the different places he's spoken at. He's actually spoken a lot more than that, but that's what he's got listed in here. And then here, there's a tool. I'll just close this out. When you click on this magnifying glass, always notice that there'll be a magnifying glass or something right, a little box right here, and every time you get to this type of a section, or the member section, or profession section, when you click on that, it opens up a tool. And the tool is different depending on where you're at. In this case, it's specific to speakers, and if you're looking for a speaker in your category, from your zip code, 5687, you can go, let's say you want to find a speaker within 50 miles that's willing to drive. They are willing to travel that. You can go any distance, and speakers that are willing to travel any distance 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 3,000. We have them, by the way. We have professional speakers that love to speak at our events. Anyways, so depending on what kind of topic you want spoken at your chapter, you can scroll through the topics, and you can find a topic that maybe you haven't had somebody speak on in a while. And so let's say we'll go personal development and overcoming, and anybody who's a speaker within a 50-mile radius of this zip code right here, well, that's my old zip code. So click go, and these people will all show up in pay it forward order. That means the top person has done the most for Successful Thinkers and is obviously probably the most influential in Successful Thinkers, and so on and so forth. If you want to change your topic, just change it to something else. Let's see, marketing strategy maybe. We'll click go. And so obviously there's a different person here at the top, and because they've picked that as one of their topics, and they're willing to drive the distance to come and speak at your chapter. Then click on this one. This takes you to a map. This kind of gives you another way to find speakers. And this, of course, is within a 50-mile radius of the zip code right here. If you want to expand that out, then you'll just you'll click on that, and it'll open up this, and you click the All button. And when that is done rendering, it'll take you to the page where you have a much bigger exposure, much wider view, in other words, so you can see that this is giving me exposure throughout the United States. As our database fills with speakers around the country, this will just be huge. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and work here with Northern California, and I'm going to pick a speaker, so let's just pick this one. And so it opens up to this gentleman, Edwin Edeberry. He's willing to travel 100 miles. And if I want to see the rest of his bio, I just click on this list button down here, and I click on it right there, and there's all his information, bio about himself, where he's coming from, his number of engagements he's already spoken, if he has. In this case, he has. I mean, there's a lot more information here. Just remember, we have the help button that's in the menu here at the bottom, and it takes you to the help desk with all the video tutorials. So we have everything you need. That's it.